Welcome everyone to another one of my Adobe Photoshop tutorials. And what I'm going to do today here is show you how to use layer comps in Adobe Photoshop CS6 Extended. Actually, the layer comps feature has been in Photoshop since I believe CS4, or maybe it might have been introduced in CS3. But anyway, you don't hear much about it. And I haven't seen a lot of tutorials done on it. So here today I'm going to introduce it to you and show you how you can use it to do a little problem solving. And what I'm going to do here today is, earlier today I made a post on Google Plus, and I wanted to show a regular newspaper and compare it to the various formats of these social media such as Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and Google Plus. And as you know, Google Plus recently updated their look. Matter of fact, it was just yesterday. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to do a presentation or make a series of images where you can say this is the newspaper compared to the social media format, the way it's laid out. So anyway, it's kind of just something I want to show you how to do, and I think layer comps is really neat. And we're going to get started. So, well, first off, I've already taken a photograph of a newspaper and I've cropped it down and adjusted the curves in it, and I'm going to open it up first. It's this image here. Well, actually, I'm going to open up all these images all at once. But anyway, we're just going to open all those up and go ahead and get them all open. Well, what we're going to start with is the newspaper example. What I want to do is I want to double the width of the canvas on this particular image, and then I'm going to add in the other images in layers in the files. So to go up here, we're going to increase the canvas size. We want to double it. So here we have a width here of 1416. So double that. Without really going with a calculator, it's going to be 2832. It's going to be double that number. And we want to push the canvas over to the right. So, and it looks like it's going to be white as a background color. So now we've got another space here to put another image side beside it. Now what I'm going to do is, we're going to save this as we're just going to save this as a PSD file just for purposes of this exercise. We're just going to call this demo, or demo social media. I think it's what I originally called it. Oh, and then I saved it as a JPEG. I need to save that as a PSD. I want to save that as a PSD. So we're going to say that demo social media PSD. Now what I want to do is I want to place some other images in here. So what you can do, it's something I do often, is I go up here to arrange, and I'm going to arrange these four up, all of the files that we have open. And what I'm going to do, each one of these other files, this is your Google Plus screen cap, this is the Pinterest screen cap, and this is the Twitter screen cap, and Facebook is over here. Okay. But anyway, I want to drag these other images into this demo social file. So I'm going to start with the Pinterest, drag it over, and then we're going to close the Pinterest. And we're going to drag over the Google Plus screen cap, and we're going to close that. And we're going to drag in the Twitter, and then close the original Twitter. And then we're going to drag in we'll have to do this again, two up vertically. And then we're going to drag in the Facebook screen cap. Okay, so now we've got our newspaper and all our screen caps in various layers here. And I want to maybe get some adjustments started here. We'll make sure we name these. Simply, this is a Facebook, so we'll just call this one Facebook, and this one I know is Twitter, TWITTR, This is going to be the Google Plus. And then this one is going to be the Pinterest. Like so, okay. And of course we can copy that just for the sake of being a little bit more organized. And I'm going to back that up. And it's going to be newspaper example. It's helpful to name layers. It kind of helps you stay a little bit organized there. So I want to do a little bit of kind of getting these things organized. We're going to lock this one temporarily, and I want to get the I want to align the Pinterest, and also want to do Control T and resize it a little bit. We can size it in. Hit enter. And what I want to do is I want to do a little bit of alignment. Now we have to unlock the layer, and we want to align it in the middle. And then we want to go to the Google Plus and kind of do the same thing. Control T to resize that layer image, like so. And then I want to align it in the middle with our newspaper, like so. Then we go to our Twitter and resize that. Down the edge, close enough. Enter. And of course we want to align it. And then we go to the next one. We just making them invisible, or so we can work without distractions there. Make the layers invisible so you can concentrate on the two that you want to work with. Alright, so we got everything lined up there now. And what I want to do next, I want to have some text. I want to have like text for each side of the image. And so what we're going to do is we're going to make some text. You hit T with the shortcut. We're going to type in newspaper, or the side that has a newspaper. And it looks like it's going to be a little big. So we're going to get the size down. We're going to go with 15 for right now, and that's just trying to get a start here. We're going to make another text layer. We're going to start with this one. Since we got the Facebook screen cap visible, we're going to make another text layer. We're going to call this current Facebook. Kind of more or less get it positioned. And now what we want to do is we're going to hide it temporarily. We're going to make another text layer. We're going to hide Facebook. We're going to open up the Twitter layer. We're going to put in some text for it. And just kind of do a rough alignment with the newspaper title. Right now we're not worried about that. We want to kind of get everything set up. We're going to keep our text layers together there. So we're going to turn off the visibility of Twitter. We're going to turn off the visibility of the Twitter text. We're going to turn on Google Plus. And then we're going to add some text. We're going to call this current Google Plus, and I'm going to call it new look because this is something I wanted to do in this presentation. I'm going to call it current Google Plus, new look. And so you might want to adjust the text on that. So we're going to turn off the visibility of that text, turn off the Google Plus, and the Pinterest we haven't added text. So now we're going to have current Pinterest. I'm just kind of getting everything established. We're going to tweak the final look of this whole presentation as we go along here. So we've got our text for all our individual files, or individual layers. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go over to layer comps, and that we're going to show it doesn't have a shortcut key that I know of. But what we're going to do first here, we're going to say we want to compare the newspaper with the Google Plus profile. So we're going to turn on the Google Plus image. You can see here the screen cap, and we're going to turn on this text. And up here in layer comps, what you want to do, you want to name this comp, and we're going to call this plus/newspaper, or newspaper, since newspaper is the first image, going right to left. So we're going to call that layer comp newspaper Google Plus. Okay. So now we want to say look at Twitter or Pinterest. We're going to turn off the Google Plus screen cap, and we're going to turn on. We got to turn off the text with the Google Plus. So now we have got newspaper, current, Pinterest. So these two layers, actually this is two text layers are visible and two image layers are visible. But we're going to call this newspaper slash Pinterest. Alright, that's that layer comp. Okay. Now we want to turn off the text for Pinterest, turn off the Pinterest layer. Now we're going to go Twitter, and we're going to turn on the Twitter text. So you'll see what happens after newspaper slash TWI Twitter. That's going to be that layer comp. Alright, so what have we got? Facebook is the only one we got left. So we're going to turn off the Twitter text, turn off the Twitter image, turn on the Facebook image, and turn on the Facebook text. And we're going to call that newspaper slash Facebook. Alright, so we've got our layer comps together. Now we might want to do a little bit of tweaking on the text. So if we select the newspaper text and the Facebook text, like so, we can line them up. So we got that, and we'll turn off the we'll turn off all the images for now. We want to newspaper text and the current Pinterest text. Hold down Control to select both layers. We're just going to give them a good little alignment there. Turn that one off. Now we're going to line up the Google Plus and the newspaper text. And make a little adjustment there. Alright. And then we're going to align the newspaper and the current Twitter text. So at this point I'm not going to change the size of the text. But anyway, if you go up to your layer comp, and let's go to the first one, it's going to show, it's going to make the text for the Google text, the newspaper text, and it's going to show the let me update this. This is current Google Plus. We don't want the Pinterest layer showing, and we'll refresh that. Okay. Now when we go to the newspaper Pinterest comp, we should only have current Pinterest text showing and the Pinterest image and newspaper image. Okay, that's correct. And we go to the Twitter, we got the Twitter text, we got the newspaper text, we got the Twitter image. Okay, that's correct. And for the Facebook, we have the Facebook image, newspaper image, newspaper text, and Facebook text. So we got our layer comps correct. Now, the interesting thing here is, let's say for example that you have a client who wants, this is a project you're working on. So anyway, he says, well, I want all four of these images, these comparisons that you're making, as individual JPEG files, or in this case, we're going to show you how to do it. He wants them as a PDF. He wants it as a single PDF, and it shows all the current comps on that PDF. So all you have to do is, we've checked them out. They looks like everything's going good here. You go up here to File, and Layer Comps to PDF, and we're going to hit that. And we're going to put this in our folder here on the desktop. I had a folder for it previously, but I just want to rework it and show it to you. I had this folder called Side by Side Social Media, and so we're going to put it in there, and I believe it goes ahead and gives it the name. Let's see if I do have to give it a name or not. I have to give it a name. We're going to call it Demo. Demo Social Media for the PDF. Alright, so now we just run this, and it goes through the comps. Okay, so now we can minimize. We can go to our folder where we did this, and we should have a Demo Social Media PSD, Demo Social Media PDF, and we're going to open it up. I'm going to double click it. Now my yes, so this is the you can see here we've got our PDF, and we can expand it a little bit, and this actually has 4 images on it. These are the thumbnails of each one of my layer comps, and this is all in a single PDF file. So that's really neat. It's something that's, I think it's quite useful in Photoshop. Do a little presentation like this. Okay, so enough of that, but now not only can we do that, we go back to our Photoshop and say the client wants them as single JPEG images. Well, we can do that. We just go up to Scripts, Layer Comps to Files, and we can go up in, and I'm selected PNG 24. You could do JPEGs if you like. The name I've given this, I'm going to give it a new name. I'm just going to call it Demo Social Media. I've already done this before, but with this example. Now I want to put them in that same folder on my desktop. And I guess we could just go ahead and make a new folder in there. We'll call this Single Images, Single Demo Images. Alright. Hit OK. And you could also check selected layer comps, but I want to do them all. So we get it run. And it's looping through them, generating the individual images. Alright, that's good. Now we go back to our folder here, and of course we made a new folder for one. And here we have it. You can also look at this in a bridge. We can go over to our Photoshop and say Browse and Bridge. And we can go to our desktop, go to that folder that I made, the single demo images, and there they are. And they're all numbered individually. So that's it for this tutorial. Just wanted to show you that. it's kind of a useful tool, and hopefully you'll find that useful to do. And if you get in a situation where you want your client may want a PDF, or you may want single images, you can use layer comps to accomplish this. So that's all for now, and thanks for watching the video. I'm out of here, and we'll see you soon. Bye.